Assalamualaikum, good evening everyone. My name is Shazmir. Today I want to talk about the environment. Do you know why? Because we are going to be talking about our planet, is the Earth. So we are talking about how it's on the surface of the Earth and what makes it changes. So we are going to be talking about landforms, weather erosion, and deposition. They create them and make those landforms bigger. So, are you ready for this? Of course you have to, because it is the surface of the Earth we have got this. So, here we go. Earth's surface can change by two types. Several sources that Earth's surface change events constantly can occur caused by quickly and slowly. What kinds of change to the Earth's surface happen quickly? The Earth's surface happen quickly caused by earthquakes, volcanic eruptions, mudslides or landslides, and flash floods are naturally occurring events that change the Earth's surface rapidly. These events have the ability to cause large changes in much shorter period of time. What kinds of changes to the Earth's surface happen slowly? The surface of Earth is constantly changing slowly due to the water erosion, winds erosion, and glaciers, and more sediments of the surface that can change the Earth's surface slowly. It easily takes years for the weathering, erosion, and deposition to cause noticeable changes. How does an earthquake quickly change the Earth's surface? Earthquakes often cause dramatic effects. An earthquake can cause cracks in the Earth's surface. Rock can break into pieces and buildings or bridges can fall down. Underwater earthquakes can cause giant waves called tsunamis. Violent shaking of the seafloor produces waves that spread over the ocean surface in over-widening circles. In the water, a tsunami can travel as fast as 500 miles or 800 kilometers per hour. By the time a tsunami reaches shore, it has gained tremendous size and power, reaching heights as great as 100 feet or 30 meters. Tsunamis can be catastrophic, with the potential to wipe out coastal settlements. How does a volcano change the Earth's surface? Volcano influence climate. A volcanic eruption is when lava flows out of the top of volcano. The lava may run down the side or it can shoot up into the air. Most volcanoes occur near the edges of plates where the plates are pulling away from one another. Volcanoes can change Earth's surface in several ways. How does a landslide quickly change the Earth's surface? A landslide. In this video show us the example of landslide movement. A landslide is defined as the movement of a mass of rock, mudslides or landslide. Landslides are type of mass wasting, which denotes any downslope movement of soil and rock under the direct influence of gravity. If there are no plants to hold the soil in place, it is more likely to happen. The term landslide encompasses 5 modes of slope movement: falls, toppers, slides, sprays, and flows. How does flash flood change the Earth's surface? flash flood. A flood caused by heavy and or excessive rainfall in a short period of time, generally less than 6 hours. Flash floods are usually characterized by raging torrents after heavy rains that rip through riverbeds, urban streets, or mountain canyons, sweeping everything before them. They can occur every 10 minutes or a few hours of excessive rainfall. Flash floods may also occur after the collapse of natural ice or debris dam or human structures such as a man-made dam. How does water slowly change the surface of the earth? Water erosion. Water can change landforms through erosion, the process by which the earth's surface is gradually worn down. The more runoff there is, the more erosion there is. The 5 main factors of runoff are amount of rain, vegetation, soil, shape of the land, and how people use the land. Gravity makes runoff, and materials it contains move downhill. When runoff travels, it forms little grooves in the soil called rills. Gullies are large grooves in the soil that carry runoff after it rains. A stream is a channel which water is continually flowing down a slope. A tributary is a river or stream that flows into a larger river or stream. How does the wine slowly change the earth's surface? Wine erosion. A sand dune is a deposit of wine-blown sand. Wine causes erosion by deflection and abrasion. Deflection is the process by which wine removes surface materials. Abrasion, where surfaces are worn down as they are struck by airborne particles carried by wine, but causes little erosion. Deflection divided into 3 categories. Surface drift, where larger, heavier particles slide or roll around along the ground. Saltation, where particles are lifted a short height into the air and bounce as salted across the surface of soil. And suspension, where very small and light particles are lifted into the air by the wind and are often carried for long distance. How does a glacier slowly change the Earth's surface? A glacier is large mass of ice that moves slowly over land. Glaciers are major force of erosion. They erode the land into processes which are plucking and abrasion. Plucking is when a glacier flows over the land, it picks up rocks. Plucking can move huge boulders. Glaciers can form only in an area where more snow falls than melts. Once the depth of snow and ice gets more than 30 to 40 meters, gravity begins to pull the glacier downhill. When a glacier melts, it deposits the sediments it eroded from the land, creating various landforms. The conclusion: what is our responsibility towards nature? We use the term, "My Earth is my responsibility." Earth is a beautiful living planet in the universe and the common habitat for more than 7 billion humans population and millions of species of biodiversity. Our Earth provides us with food, shelter, and most of our requirements. Our role within nature should be one of subsistence rather than commercialization. We have exploited the world for too long, and the consequences of doing so are everywhere. As everything is related to everything, we have no right to infringe on the livelihood of any other species. In fact, our cognitive ability and understanding of nature obliges us to maintain the integrity of the environment. So, we must change how we influence the land. We must respect the natural order of things and find a way to live accordingly. A future in which catastrophic climate change is kept at bay while we still power our developing world. A future in which we can feed 10 billion people worldwide and provide cleaner, more abundant drinking water while also protecting life-giving lands, lakes, and rivers. A future in which nature's wild heart still beats strong through healthy wildlife and magnificent landscapes while our cities are strengthened by harmony with nature. A future in which people and nature thrive together. Science shows us this vision of the future is achievable. And we must join together and put all our effort into the big priorities that will make this vision a reality. Thank you. Goodbye.